It's a sunny Monday here in Gothenburg, Sweden. I'm Alex, and this is one of my cats, Selma. She's usually on here. She loves when I put all the things on the floor, so yeah. Today I was gonna talk about just kind of the regular podcasts with finished objects, what I'm working on. And this is since New Year's? Yeah, New Year's, I believe, yeah. I'm getting the sun in my eyes, but it's nice as well. We've had a few days with an hour or so with sunlight. I think in January we had 7 hours of sunlight total. So that's Sweden for you. Okay, let's get into it. So I have cat hair everywhere, and I went for a swim in this inside swimming pool, so not sure what my hair looks like. Let's start. Some FOs. This one I showed you in my episode of my quarterly episode for winter. So this was one of my Make 9, the Storm Hood by Albina Gotland, and I love it. I've been wearing it a lot. It's stretching out a little bit here, but it's great. I look like an elf. And I love it. I really do like it. This color is beautiful. This is Nutid and Grodd Halldavo. Hej Astrid! Vill du komma? Vill du säga hej? Wow! Hey! I love this. If you want to know more, you can look at my other episode, but this was 80 grams, size 3. Great pattern, lovely. Another one that I started in the 23rd of December because it's a cowl. It was a cowl with Anna Sjösvärd. It's her Valkyria cardigan. I still don't got buttons on mine, but I'm very pleased with the result. I blocked it. I've used it quite a bit. I have this pretty pin on mine with a swan putting its head. This is me. This is how this is my mood since New Year's, basically. I really like my cardigan. It's got balloon sleeves. I knitted size 3. I could have knitted size 4. I calculated wrong because my gauge was like 1 or 2 stitches off. And I calculate, because I'm in between the size 3 and 4 for my bust measurement. And I did it wrong. I should have gone with the larger size due to my gauge. But I thought, oh, the smaller size is better because it's gonna turn out bigger. But it was the other way around, so still fits good. I made mine. I actually ripped out my bottom hem and made mine 5 centimeters longer, and now it hits my waist perfectly, and it's supposed to be a short cardigan, so I really love it. And this is a yarn. This is an unspun yarn, a Gotland pre-yarn that I got from Lipsticka. She does not sell this. She just basically had some by mistake or like a trial thing, and she gave it away, so I got some. So I used it for this. I still have some left, and I used Tilia Silk Mohair by Filcolana in a steel gray. I really love this. It smells so sheepy. Good pattern, good fit, very easy to throw on, which I like. That's one of the things I wanted to knit more this year, cardigans to just throw on. I really like that. And all the cardigans I had pre-knitting does have a lot of acrylic and polyester in it, and it just makes me sweat. And I feel like I start to smell, and it's not nice. Because I sweat easily, I get overheated, so that's why I really like wool. I'm sorry if I'm squinting a lot. Then I did a test knit for Sara Ottosson again. I did the Clueless pullover, was their pattern. Then I got a test knit on this one, Shadows balaclava, and they made like a collar, hat, and the balaclava, and also a sweater. And I wanted to test knit the sweater, but I didn't have enough yarn with the right contrast, because this is a color work where you knit, these squares are knit with the mohair and the rest is knit without, and you keep the mohair in the back. So interesting, looks lovely. And I just had these at home. So this is my beer balaclava, or 70s balaclava. Fits great. It was a fun test knit, and I really like that kind of shadow pattern it creates. I've seen a bunch of other people doing like a pink with a red fuzzy mohair. I used Campus 3-ply, tretrådig, which is a worsted with 2 strands of silk mohair in a brown. And the mustardish color is called Hjortron-guld, I think, maybe. I had it at home. I think I bought it to make a beret, never did. So yeah, not sure. Should I put it on? Let's try lock this yet either. Oh yeah, looking sexy. So it's a good fit. I did a small, it's 2 sizes. So I did a small one with this. Good neck. It was a nice construction. You start here and go down. It was really nice. Yeah. I actually like balaclavas. In Gothenburg gets windy. So you get really cold, because even if you have a hat, the wind blows. It feels like it gets through your jacket and everything. So I like a hood. Then I knit a vest. It's the, I think it's the weekend vest by Petite Knit, the first one with the turtleneck. And this was something I felt like I needed for a layer to wear at work. So this is a great vest, I feel like. It's got a great construction. It was easy. This was knit on 5.5. And I knit mine in Nutiden held double. This is the Mörker colorway from 2021. I bought this from a friend who just didn't like the color. It was too purple for her. You can see there's a lot of different colors in here, but it's definitely got its purple, but it also got, I see a lot of green and a few red spots. But it's, yeah, I love this color. I really love it. It works well. This fits great. I'm very pleased with this. It's only half blocked, because I blocked this side, because this is the armhole that I knit first, and I felt like it was flaring. I actually did Italian bind off on the neck and the armholes. Looks great. It was easier than I did expect, because I don't have a long thread, so I just split spliced and knitted them together, because it's easier to not have to pull too long of knitted or unspun. So if you just keep it a bit shorter and you pull it gentle, it works out and it looks great. It really does look great. I did not do it on the bottom. I was too lazy. I just wanted to cast off because I wanted to wear it. I've been loving this at work because it gets really cold. We had to put down the heating and everything. Everyone does. Like the swimming pool was colder, and they even shut down the hot tubs. So yeah, didn't do the Italian bind off for the body. I don't care. I should block it though, but it's blocking unspun and this thick as well. Like this, oh, it's gonna be so heavy. I don't have a problem with drying things though. Like I hear a lot of other podcasters. I feel like I have good. It's not very cold. I live in a rental apartment. Still a bit scared they're gonna raise the fee, but yeah, don't have a problem with drying my knits really. But yeah, I've been wearing it anyway, and I love to wear it, so I just haven't had the time. But I should, I guess. It wears lovely. I really like the detail. This is what I wish I did on my Colbertil vest for the armhole, like this triangle. Fits much better. If the pattern doesn't say to make a central decrease, do it anyway. Much better. Yeah. Great pattern by Petite Knit. Not sure about the sizing for this. The Petite Knit patterns that I've had for a while since I started knitting. I don't have a lot, but I have a few vests and dickies. What's it called? Collars. I have the no frills sweater. And I know she's not very size inclusive. She's trying with their new patterns, I guess. But she was one of the first I found when I started getting patterns. So I have a few and I'm gonna use the ones I have. It's the same with my favorite things. My favorite things knitwear. Those were the two that I found online, like Instagram. Everyone was knitting it, so I have a few of the patterns. They are not size inclusive. I think I even realized when I bought a few of her patterns and then realized, oh, I'm the largest size. Lucky me, I can even knit this because I didn't check, because I didn't think of it. Which is, yeah. If it says something about me or the pattern, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. Because I come from sewing and I learned to make my own patterns and tweak patterns. I can't really do that with knit patterns, but I think the process of thinking I'm able to do, yeah, I can't explain. But I just didn't think it would be a problem, but it is. It truly is. Then I knit myself a hat. I love this. This is not the Oslo Hu. This is the beanie by CC Textiles. It's a free pattern and it's basically the same as the Oslo hat. And I made this in Rauma Finull with Tynn Silk Mohair by Sandnes, because they had, because Sandnes is changing their colors. They are very trend sensitive, and my local store had a sale, so I got this rust red mohair, 1 ball, and then I got 2 balls of this beautiful red Rauma Finull, and I wanted to make a hat, and I love this hat so much. I think I'll change the decreasing because it puckers a bit like this, but it's a great pattern. And I started, so I wasn't sure if the mohair would be enough, so I started just knitting 5 centimeters with the Rauma Finull and thought I'd just fold it, but I would have had enough. 1 ball. This pattern is 1 size and I followed the pattern and it fits me great. So if you have and I have a size 56, I think my head is 56 centimeters. So if you have a larger head, just, there's 4 decreases, so just add stitches and be able to divide them. This is 108. So you'll do the math for yourself. But I really like this fit. And due to starting with the Rauma Finull without the mohair, so you knit this, you knit and then fold and knit together. I purled together instead of knit together, and then I changed. So this is actually, so I changed, I made 1 wrap and turn to have the no mohair fold inside. Why am I making this so complicated? English is not my first language, so sometimes I can hear it in my head. I know what to say, but I can't say it. I used to speak English way more back in the day, but yeah, I'm a bit rusty, not rustic. I'm a bit rusty. We'll see if I upload this. I'm really happy with the pattern. I really recommend it. So I used 57 grams of Rauma Finull and 20 grams of the silk mohair. So you'll need, and the Rauma Finull is fingering sport. Great, love it. I did a small knit. So this is my small press, coffee press, and the thingy handle broke. This is from IKEA. So I knitted one of these, also by Sara Ottosson, a pattern that I bought. And they have a few different colored patterns you can choose from in different sizes, and it's supposed to have a lining as well, but I was lazy. I just wanted to be able to hold my fucking coffee press. So I made this, and I chose the dots. I've never made this type of pattern, and I chose these colors to match my press cozy that you put over. And I really like it. I like it a lot. Might do more. We'll see. Good pattern. What's it called? Party. I'll write it. Yeah. Sarah is a great pattern writer. It's very well written down and laid out. recommend their patterns a lot. They are in English as well. Yeah. I did another test knit just now. I need to email her my notes, but it's pyramids. I knit them in Raumafenull, 4 colors. It's called the Vanten Dahlia. Look like this. I really like them. They're so pretty. I love my color choice. Before blocking, they were a bit small, but after blocking, it fits perfect. My only issue is I would probably need... This fits good actually, but this is a bit tight. I would have wanted like maybe 2 rows extra on the thumb. But other than that, I'm very pleased with these. I really like them. But I had to pull them a bit like this, but looks great. And I love all the different patterns and flowers, and I love my color choice. So I have a white bottom, and then I have the red, dark brown, and beige. And the dark brown and beige are heathered. I love them so much. And they were kind of fun to knit actually. Yeah, it was fun. I like colorwork mittens. Really nice. Someone said they get a 60s vibe from this. I'm here for it. And those are all my FOs, I think. I hope so. I hope I didn't forget anything. And this is from yeah, the Valkyria is from Christmas. So this is from Christmas, and I put a lot of time into my knitting. Let's see, I have a few works in progress. One that I forgot at work. I'm knitting my colleague and friend a sweater. Yeah. We're making a trade though, like an art or crafts trade. She does ceramic sculptures or clay sculptures, so I'm getting one of those and I'm knitting her a sweater. I'm doing the Ursa by Jacqueline Cieslak, in a beautiful blue color that's gonna fit her great. I just split for sleeves. She is a bigger size than me, and I just split for sleeves, and it's very interesting to knit for someone else actually. I don't think I want to do it regularly, but it's nice to do this kind of trade. And she bought the yarn and the pattern, and I'm putting the hours in. But I'm really loving it. So, and I have I've worked a tiny bit on my Alpenglow, and whenever the sun's been out, so I think I'll pick that up today as well. I don't have it here, and I can't bother to go get it. Sorry. But yeah, it's black yarn, so I think I'll take it out and knit a few rows on that today actually, after doing this. And the other whips I have are, I'm making another storm hood. So this is the Gotland yarn that I got from Libsticka. It's a pre-yarn. These are 2 threads held together, and I'm making no mohair or anything, and I'm making another hood, maybe for my partner. Yeah, making another hood on this start because I had like 120 grams left of this. I wasn't sure what to do with it, so we'll see how much this weighs and what I will do with the rest. But it's a great color, I really like it, and it's so Oh, it's so nice. Gotland is so nice. It's soft and it's kind of like mohair, like it's fluffy, and you can see all the, yeah, like a mohair, Swedish mohair. And this is a fun pattern, so now I'm knitting flat until you cast off. So that's one of my, and I knit this on my commute to work. Yeah, that's what it's called. Then I also had, I cast on this weekend, it's a pair of mitts in a Newton yarn that I got from like a Pysslingpåse, one of the Lucky Charm bags. You can buy, if you're a patron, you can buy like a 250 gram bag with different color and color changes, and you don't know what you get until you get it. So these were, I think, Skrimsle and the lightest part of Silhouette, which was a gray color change. And these are the, what was the name? So these are the Nemarie mitts by my friend Jenny. So I'm pre-knitting them. Hopefully she'll release them. And this is the left side glove. Wow, pretty! Has this beautiful cable. And I don't do a lot of cables. So this is fun, interesting. Yeah, it's fun, it is. I'm not used to doing cables at all. I'm a bit fiddly with it. I think if I tried making a cable sweater, I don't think I could do it. I'm not sure I have the patience. It looks so beautiful, but I don't know. I've made a lace cardigan. It was so much fun. But a cabled sweater. And I have to use the thing, you know? Because I just don't get it. I don't get how you can do it without the short needle. But doing this kind of thing, it's really nice. I've done it in a hat and stuff. But a whole fucking sweater in my size, like a large, X large. Not sure. So yeah, and this is a fluffy knitted. It's really nice. 2 strands. And the pattern says, or she said, she barely used 50 grams for 2. With the knitted and held double. About my hat. So this hat made me feel very pleased with hats. And I love knitting hats. So, but I feel like I don't need anything because I just want to wear this one. And I don't want to knit for anyone else. Maybe I'll do, no, because I'm really pleased with this one. So maybe I should just feel content and be happy with it. Not, yeah. The last whip I'm going to show you is a pair of socks. And it's a gift I'm making. And it's a pattern from this book by Maja Karlsson. 35 sockar. So these are all 35 sock patterns. I'm making these Tilja. So a DK weight. I'm knitting on 3.5 deep ends. And I'm using 3 strands from Stash. And they look like this. And I really like it. I want them for myself, sort of. It's really cute. And I knit this yesterday, basically. So DK weight socks are so quick. These are a toe up. Because I found, I wanted to do something with mohair. to hold. I have a bunch of these fingering sock yarns. It's like 25% polyester with wool. These are Sockifine by Adlibris, which is what's it called? This is a commercial yarn, yeah. And I have a bunch of different colors, and I have a lot of red actually. When I bought them, I was gonna use it for something else, but I found this mohair, so I want this to be enough for 2 pairs. So I wanted toe-up socks and thicker socks. So I'm modeling all these, and it looks good. I really like it. I started the second sock. I don't have more of the blue, but I have more of the purple. And I have, because this is an old mohair by Marks och Katten. It's an old Swedish brand. I found this secondhand. So it's mohair with 20% polyester. And I have this in baby pink as well. So I might do the baby pink with the red. And if I can find a third color, or maybe this dusty purple. I have a fuchsia pink, but I don't really like that type of pink. It's too... no, I don't like it. But I'm really liking these actually. Very cute, very soft, cozy. So these will be a gift to be worn inside for someone who always got cold feet. So yeah, and I like knitting them. Maya Karlsson makes a lot of sock patterns. She works for Järbo, and I've tried a few of her sock patterns, and they are all good. So those were my knitting stuff. I do have books that I'm reading. I found poetry book. Else Lasker Schiller, a German poet, Jew. She wrote in the early 1900s. She lived during the wars, World War I and II, and I really like it. I read the biography chapter first, so yeah, I really like it. She's called the German Sappho. So if you've read her, let me know. And a colleague recommended this to me. So this is a manga, The Promised Neverland by Shirai Odemitsu. So and she said this, she thought this was was kind of difficult to read. She told me it reminded her of the Kazuo book. What's it called? Fuck. It's a movie where people live and you take their organs. Do you remember? What's it called? Never Let Me Go? Ishiguro. I should know this. Which I love. And so I'm gonna read this one, and we're gonna have like a manga hang at the library this week. It's a holiday week for the kids in school, so we're gonna talk about manga and watch a few scenes. I think we're gonna talk about Howl's Moving Castle as well, and like Tokyo Ghoul, something more. We'll see. So I'm gonna try and read this before tomorrow. And that's it for today and January, and we'll see if I manage to film before February ends, or if you'll get another video in the beginning of March. I felt a little burnt out the past week. Been quite stressed, felt a lot of pressure at work and with life, so we'll see how it goes. Talk to me in the comments. I love it when you write me, and I'm very happy that you watched my video again, and you're welcome back, and have a really good day. Bye.